Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something! In there, Fred.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's stream of Mass Effect 2. Hope everybody had themselves a good day today. I had an alright day. Got some writing done. Did some groceries. Woke up very, very early. Had a migraine. Took a nap. Feel better. So yeah, that just about covers everything here. I did what was a little bad. Grabbed a couple things from Burger King. Because sometimes you're just in the mood. It's like, I'm sorry, but Burger King, like their standard chocolate Oreo chocolate milkshakes are freaking awesome. Sorry, it's like, sorry, not sorry. FrostyBot is still not back up. Apparently, Twitch keeps doing something to it. And it's beyond my control-ish. So I just have to keep an eye on where we can fully enable it. I mean, it works. It most certainly works. In the normal sense. Where is it? We'll try. Like, we will. Enable all the good stuff there, but I know it was posting to the Discord last night. So during ad breaks and such. So I know it was doing that. So yeah, and then Sports Score bot is apparently going is also having issues as well. So it's not just FrostyBot, it's Sports Score bot. But it's funny enough, Stream Element is not affected by it, which is really freaking odd. So I'm suspecting that Stream Elements and Streamlabs are probably going, and even Nightbot I know is working. So it's very weird what is and isn't working in that regard. So all we can do is keep an eye out. And see what happens. Oh well. So tonight, anyway, we are going to be starting up Mass Effect 2. Obviously not our first playthrough of it, but it's our first time playing it on the PS4. And I looked at the trophy list. It is entirely possible to platinum Mass Effect 2 in a single playthrough, but a lot of it kind of depends on getting certain characters and combinations together and such. So you got the thing of incinerating opponents, so that's only a Mordin thing. So you gotta make sure you take Mordin along on a couple of missions. But he doesn't get that ability until you gain his loyalty. Then you have biotic combos, where that's Jack, Miranda, Samara, Jack, Miranda, or Jacob in terms of biotic combos. warping fields and things of that nature. But it's gonna be good. Dive back into Mass Effect 2. And the first face we see is, well, Miranda's, kind of, sort of. Memory serves me right. We gotta get like headshots and stuff. Oh no, Sports Score bot is up. Okay. Funny enough, it's not listed in the... That's weird. Options. Motion blur from... Calibrations. Drop the sound effects down. Casual. Leafs defeat the Red Wings. Devils defeat the Hurricanes. Huh, level 55. That's actually about right for a single playthrough of Mass Effect 1. But oddly enough, that is actually about right. Jane Shepard, rank 55, soldier. Renegade Shepard follow Renegade. Commander Shepard followed the Renegade path. Status of Rex. Rex survived. Mission in action. Ashley Williams was killed. Council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for the seat on the council. So yes. All those details.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Not just
But
humanity.
they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's
As
just
in covered in the blood of her
this
enemies.
shepherd humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
One month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in the prestigious group. Now the Council was forced to respond to the evidence that the Reapers and enormous machines that eradicated all civilizations nearly 50,000 years ago. Damn.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
Then why are you talking, Joker?
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course.
It's
Now
a Funko collector.
trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could pop.
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Alinko, why are you wearing Ashley's armors?
Shepard,
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship.
Oh, fuck him.
Leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
That was unnecessarily loud.
Get the hell out of here!
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Go, go, go! Oh, she didn't make it.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Nothing is holding together.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No spacesuit for Joker, just a helmet.
I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around
Yeah,
for another
basically, Shepard's death is Joker's fault when you really think about it.
Watch the arm. Commander. Shepard.
It's your fucking fault, Joker. It's your damn fault. See, this is what happened. Shepard went back to wearing the Onyx armor. It's like that's basically what it comes down to. Why, yes. Yes, we would.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy. Captain Anderson's new ship when the
gotta
distress
roast
call
it.
came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive.
It was a massive effect.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko, a good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. Soldier to the core.
You're calling Alenko a kid. He's older than you, Shepard.
Whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away.
That isn't exactly how it happened.
To an artifact, a beacon left by a long dead
Let's be
race
fair
of
here.
Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard.
Except if you're a man, it hits
My
Ashley.
body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. Vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the
That's
council.
because all Udina does is to
Couldn't
throw
believe
around
their
baseless
chosen
accusations.
inspectors could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen.
He
More
ain't
than just a brute.
nasty looking.
His
He's
intel
quite
led us to a
handsome.
fugitive with incriminating
For a Krogan.
evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to
It is a
find
great way to
bring back a
recap.
race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life
Yes,
50,000 years
the
ago,
Reapers.
then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant.
I don't know. She got.
I was a little concerned
Granted, it's not the
about
exact
connection
order how
I
things
shared with
happened.
Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Caden I wasn't interested in Liara. I had my eyes on someone else. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's
Yeah, well,
help, we had our
like
next
we only barely met Liara.
Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia.
Again, this is not the exact order
When we
things
arrived,
happened.
Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her
Again,
arms.
not exactly what happened. Liara wasn't even there.
She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins.
Unless it's the
And Liara was
Batarians.
true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations.
That happened before you
It was a
rescued
breeding
Liara,
ground.
Shepard.
Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently.
That's a terrible picture for
wanted the
Rex.
genophage cure for his people.
That's a much better picture
Tried to
for
convince
Rex.
him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
Very
He
close.
was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it.
Yeah, it was more
Before we
like
could
an engine
detonate the
core,
bomb,
but
Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him.
or both.
Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but it wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the
Except
last time
Caden
Saren
wasn't
would
at
slip
the
away from
bomb.
me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the
Yeah, you know, it's just a typical situation.
Saw through my words.
Odds are against us, and the situation was grim.
Death. He could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that. Each time purging the
and they never arrived
Protheans had
prematurely.
fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleet.
Garrus, you weren't even there. You weren't even flying. Well,
And with Sovereign
unless, you know, at some point, like, Garrus was there and, like, floating around the Citadel aimlessly.
But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel.
Hey,
I
Garrus, you weren't there to take the shot. Stop bragging. It was Tali. Tali was the one who put the final cap in Saren's ass.
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new
Yeah, it's a large block of paragraph text.
The choice of
But
humanity's
thanks to
first
the
council was left to me
limitations
to
of the
decide.
PS4 when it comes to earbuds and
On the one
headphones and
hand,
stuff.
Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council...
And then things went
Saren's
horribly, horribly
cleanup
wrong.
duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Bullshit. So clearly all the facts were wrong.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
So pretty. Missing in action. Yep, we most certainly were. Fought? No. Oh no, we get the incendiary ammo. Flashbang grenade. Flash. Oh, savior of the universe.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Thus, if you're a male Shep and you see Miranda's face, oh, instant romance.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
I hate using the pistol.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take. Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my...
No, Shepard can't read. I read.
Hostile forces have online.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his
It's definitely column B.
Doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version.
Yeah, the very
Your
quick
ship were
version.
attacked and destroyed. You were killed, dead as dead can be when they brought you here.
We're clearly not
Our
dead
scientists
enough.
Spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
That's not the good stuff.
Tag! You're done! Have a nice trip! Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. Target down! Drop them! Got it. Drop them! Running low on thermal. That's it.
Impact imminent.
They're falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Yeah, what is your job here?
Technically, I'm
other than
Miranda's
being
top lieutenant.
Lane
I'm just a
Caden.
soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should've
Did a
guessed
bad
she'd
job
try
of
to
it.
save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Oh, it was
Project
just you.
Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back.
They cloned you.
Even
But
that
we don't
was a
learn
joke.
about that till the next game.
2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
Yes.
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
So it's your fault.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
That's a huge if.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
Yeah,
That's
we remember him.
He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Flickering lights are flickering.
Alert.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
We're offline. Firing. Critical system damage.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm hit! They shot me!
You deserve to be shot.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality.
That was their first mistake.
If she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now.
Does it? Does it
maybe
really?
Shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Yes, we can't leave her behind.
The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Firing.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the
Yeah,
time,
that
We
depends.
won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance.
Yeah.
Before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
In charge is a bit of a strong word.
Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him.
His name is
Kinda stuck.
Tim.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent
All
a
of
lot
them?
money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Shield.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Boop boop.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared.
Is it far worse?
Expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion. Subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda.
Hi.
You were...
Dead?
Yes, you were.
What the hell are you doing?
Your job.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man?
The man who is
I know you
elusive?
work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
No, we can't ask him, though.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Over
Another
there.
Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case.
Funny!
Come on.
She got jokes. And yet it does not explode.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating...
If you want to be exact.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid. Raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths.
Happily sent them to their
Get the
deaths.
job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand.
Oh, she died
and I wasn't
splattered,
judging the
but
decision.
still.
Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
All right.
The elusive man is waiting for you.
All right, we're going to take us a little break. We shall return. Restroom break primarily. Well, screw you too. And besides, in certain places of the internet, we all know that Widowmaker has an extra leg. Yeah, from here.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Forget it. I'm busy too. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch.
The soul cannot truly be extinguished. You don't want You are safe now, my friend.
Oh boy, here they come!
That actually worked out way better than it should have.
Ready?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna run to the bedroom here.
Oh. Shit! Ah, son of a bitch. Talk to you now.
You didn't accidentally break a flashlight, did you?
No. Did Duck say I did?
No. Did Duck break the flashlight?
I don't think so. He's just always blaming me for stuff.
Like what?
Putting a bug on his pillow?
Did you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander?
Wow. Tally being cold-hearted. Get wrecked! And we have returned it. Where did I put the controller?
Other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
I will.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright, we're here to meet with the elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Tim.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the
Good
defense
question.
and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing?
Well, we need a Tally and with us.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe
Oh, that's a shame.
Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
But technically, Joker did that, but...
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy.
Hundreds of nobody's paying. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent.
Well, what do we represent?
For humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one.
Count the show we prove it.
Best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Very elusive.
The Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
Snarky Shepard is snarky.
Elusive Man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems.
What
We
a
had a small
bums.
military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Elusive Man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what?
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Elusive Man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Your potential.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
Yeah,
No,
where?
The Elusive Man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Elusive Man convinced you to join us,
You
Commander.
didn't convince me.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance.
One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
Nope.
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Which you won't,
Do
but
you know anything
still.
about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
A Corsair?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Certainly. A lot of the things.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
There's a good question.
I'll be back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
We're gonna find out who did this and take them down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Miranda looked at him. Suck up. Alright, nothing's here, let's go.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like defense.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies. Member offline.
Ah, damn.
Hear that? Defense specs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Shoot them before they take out your shields. There we go!
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Security's been bypassed.
We've been spotted. Yes! Yes!
Hey, Captain Cylon. No, I didn't want to miss Mass Effect 9. That's all I kept missing. Thank you for the hydration, Captain. Hey, didn't miss much. We pointed out how Shepard's death is Joker's fault. We watched the comic to basically catch everyone up and point out how the comic is basically contradicts everything that we did in our playthrough, or at least in my recent playthrough. We already had a few snarky Shepard moments. We haven't run into Tali yet, so yeah. Oh, and we already died once. Mainly because I forgot how this Mass Effect 2 can be a little bit more punishing. Speaking of Tali, see, Cylon, you see, Captain, you show up at the same time. Wait, perfect timing.
Shepard? I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Tali, Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I know Cerberus has a bad past, but they're the only group investigating these missing colonies. The Council turned its back on humanity. I haven't.
Tali, you aren't seriously considering trusting Cerberus.
I'm not.
Tali's caught in the middle.
Plaza, but we're going to need help searching the area. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
Yes, nervous.
Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship.
Ooh, Tali's guy always gets sassy as hell. That's why we like her.
And draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
Oh, it was exactly like that.
Who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
The far side? The far side of what, Tali? Damn, Paragon choices, but... Oh.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
seen us.
Warning, hostile force using non... Proximity warning.
Well, that happened. So I caught some of Lucius's reaction to different choices and things in Mass Effect. Need to watch like the full VOD of it. Emote only, chat. All right. Emote only for a couple of minutes there. Emote only for 2 minutes. There we go. Emote only. Spam the emotes. Emote spamming. It's like, there we go. Heck with it, I'll get in on that. That's a great combination there, Striker. Like, what are the emotes? Like, all the emotes. Like, twirl around. Do I have any other ones? The solid ones. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we did the emote chatty thing. Oh, even I got in on that.
Use overload on him.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Can we still catch him?
want to get to Vitor first?
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Why do I gotta take point? I'm the one in charge, Miranda.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Going to cover!
Moving to cover!
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Oh look, it's a giant mech. Where's the Wilhelm scream?
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. I got it! Overlord can take out their shield. Try to overload their shield.
Whoa!
Mount that one! It's gonna blow!
All right.
This is valuable.
Picking up stuff.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Let's take a picture of Tali. Look at that. Tali doing stuff.
We're all clear.
Are we? Are we all clear?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find.
I think the swarms can find him.
Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarm's coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Wake up!
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
Yeah.
No, you didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
What's a collector?
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
What they are,
They usually work
Prothean.
through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
How did you escape?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
They're like giant mosquitoes.
Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe
They're
the
collecting a
elusive
whole
can figure it
set.
out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
I don't think so.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Bullshit.
Betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
This is an easy choice.
Medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Bum 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 bum.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians.
Yo,
fired
it's
their
rather
findings
depressing that
via
Tim approves.
briefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
Yeah, good
I had my
question.
suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned.
It's
Our best
often
guess
a
is
one-way
that the
trip.
relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention.
More or
What
less.
concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities.
And what has more genetic mutations and abnormalities than humans?
Specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
And
Finding
Zaid.
them and convincing them to
I'm
work
kidding.
with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Have you been looking hard enough?
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance.
And cheating on you.
His file is surprisingly well classified.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Well, most of the team.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
A bit eccentric,
Our intelligence
however.
suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Oh, it's the asshole who got us killed.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Yeah, saving your dumb
Strings
ass.
attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Yeah, to let him fly what looks like to be a sex toy. Hey, look, I can get away with that joke considering what Jack says to Edie in Mass Effect 3.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
So how quickly was that paint job applied? Excuse me. Well, if you were dozing off, that guaranteed that woke you. Thank you. No word on when FrostyBot will be back up, but it is working for Discord purposes and relaying chat recaps from time to time. Oh no, I am awoken because of woke. Hey, we are all woke. Well, those of us who have intelligence are woke. Those of us who are not woke are already crying about how Donald Trump is going to fuck up the world, even though they voted for him. Yeah, so those idiots. Which I got a great chuckle about. It's like, oh boy. It's like, no, don't worry. I know I brought it up. I know one of my rules, no politics and stuff like that. But we can make fun of them. Yep, so let's see. Headshots inflict superior damage on most targets. What a great looking hoodie.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Just like the old Normandy, except it can't land.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard. Unlike
Yes.
irrational mistrust
Who
of
was
most
the
humans.
Hannibal system on Luna?
I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Now we get to do the best thing about all Mass Effect games, at least with Mass Effect 2 and 3 and Andromeda. Run around the ship. And who are you gonna call? Goat's Butter! We acquired the professor. Question is, does Jack count as Marianne? Alright. Wait, what?
Nominal to profile. Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats.
When I hear the name Marianne, I think Poltergeist. Yeah. Well, I think often go Gilligan's Island.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about
Yes,
you.
time to know more about Edie.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions?
Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network.
It's very
Once I
useful.
take control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of
I wonder
jammers,
why they went with the
decoys, and internal firewalls.
vertical thing for Edie's like speaking,
Sounds incredibly useful.
as opposed to
Why isn't there
horizontal.
someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
I have a joke about what I say.
Cerberus's resources
Why? Because it looks like it's something that's is something that's being spread.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I mean, look, I'll say it or reference it by doing the Stewie head tilt. Oh no, her digital wavelengths through C. Yeah. Yep. Well, rhymes.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people. I'm
But,
working with.
yeah.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
She cannot do that, Jane.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Uh-huh.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man,
You
I don't see
can't.
much chain of
You
command.
try to probe Edie for information.
Task-oriented
Doesn't
cells.
quite work.
Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Yeah, who is operating some of those other cells?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Da, 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 da. Wait. Miranda gets a nice outfit. Message from Anderson. From Zaid. Survey ship. Don't worry, we will be doing all of that. Change the status and the reactivation of your account. You have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Like, I had like 9 million credits in there. Oh, check the trophies already. The missing and max are very elusive. So we picked up 2 trophies already here. And we also have killed our 1,000th enemy.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Well,
I'm assigned as your
hard to tell if
administrative
one can approve or
assistant.
disapprove
I'll
of
manage
Kelly's
investigations and
haircut
help
in
monitor
this
the
game.
crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
Like,
if any of the crew has important business
it's
to
probably the
discuss,
most
I'll make sure
controversial
you know.
thing since the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew.
Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
I don't need you analyzing me, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight
Yes,
the greatest threat known to
handpicked.
humanity. How do I feel?
One realizes though that uniform realizes she has plenty of pockets, but she doesn't leave the damn ship. So what's in those pockets?
Can't fail.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens
Lich.
and put
Yep.
humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar.
Marin.
In conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
You just proved. You just proved the point. Yep. Where is Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
Yeah, what have they done?
They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
I don't know. Have you seen Shepard's military history?
If we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
This is what we call stacking the renegades.
What's this area of the ship?
The conference room.
FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Because they
Quantum
are
pair costs
expensive.
as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Quantum what?
Never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator.
It's the QEC.
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the Elusive Man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the Elusive Man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
We get all those big, big communications.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Granted, we know this, but might as well explore, get re-familiar with the ship.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than
It's
the quarters
basic,
of
Shepard.
other
It's
ships
your
I've served
apartment.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said,
So why the fish
it's rented under
tank?
the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
And there you go. We're over halfway there in terms of the body count. We gotta remember to punch people. Oh, that's Horizon. Alright, we need 7 more headshots. Basically, when we face, like, human-ish enemies, incinerate. Basically, we need, like, take combo Jack and Miranda, Jacob and Miranda somehow. Funny enough, it's actually Jack Miranda or Jack Jacob is actually a great combination. Remember to wash your hands, Shepard. Go down to the engineering deck. It's funny because if you don't have Zaid or Kasumi, 2 of the Normandy's rooms stay locked.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
So which of the places that we went to in the first game will be considered high gravity?
You came all the way down here to see us?
Ah, our favorite couple.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, You're complaining.
Yes,
What kind of
that's why
problems
we're
do you
here.
have?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth.
Damn it,
you're
Scotty.
the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw
And it was the
Sovereign
first ship
firsthand.
nuked.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
Well, they were,
respect
but
for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
he said they drummed him
Got me
out.
noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Well,
Thanks,
she ain't
Mom.
wrong.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
They certainly gave the engine an upgrade. Run down the stairs. I remember Mass Effect 3, pick up Hammond. Shows up down here. Remember, little guy, go for the eyes.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Yeah. Shepard will go where she damn well pleases.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
You know, gotta make sure the cook has what he needs.
Prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
Yes, what do you do?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Well...
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
At least the dude is honest.
I'm proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier?
No, we can't
I was
believe
happy
that.
enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
So Miranda has 2 couches in her quarters, 2 very interesting reclining chairs, and technically her bed is bigger than Shepard's. So let's just point that out.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Oh, who's in charge?
Those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust
See, that's a
the
big
men to make
difference.
the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you
Yeah,
encountered
the
before
problem
you-
with Cerberus is it is a private organization. It has no oversight.
But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Well, he's rather
You
elusive.
don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do.
Yeah, most of
It's
Jack
significant
Harper's
to become directly involved in
background can be
missions,
found in
but
one of the
you're
books.
something special.
And the
Whatever else
comics.
people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed.
Well, he should be committed, but that's, you know.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my
Well,
job to make
she's
sure you
visually morale and boosting.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And
Like
when I do,
joining
the
Cerberus.
consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Alright, time to pop in on Dr. Chocolates.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Alright, the obvious question.
Shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
No, she needs her alcohol.
This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
Except the windows don't
Only thing
close.
missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy
Yes.
that I was saving for
Say
a
what?
special occasion.
Dr. Chakwas needs her alcohol.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you.
Well, you're wearing the uniform,
Missions
just...
may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Ethical! Dr. Chakwas, you've met Shepard, right?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full
Technically,
life.
Shepard did not survive the last one
I'd
thing
like to make sure the crew
because
gets
of
the same
Joker's
opportunity.
stupidity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility. Access to the AI core is restricted.
Okay. I think by default it kicks us to Omega first, right? So we can.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Kelly, I'm going to say this once. Stay the fuck out of our email. What new messages? How does this work?
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Launching probe.
Do. All right, let's swing over here first.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Or
Probe away.
get those good things dropped in.
launched. I have detected an anomaly. Launching probe. I have found something.
All right, time to remember the original Normandy. Means running around trying to find all the tags and stuff, the helmet and other things. Are we surprised that Arya did not loot the Normandy site? The Mako! No! Guess where we're putting the monument. That's 4. And we run around, we pick up the stuff. Like our original baby. Yep. Where the monument belongs. Right next to the Mako. Spoke to Commander about all these damn aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. Yeah, Presley's journal. Yeah, basically Presley, matured. His character arc didn't happen in game. You have to read about it. Somebody else's thing over here? No. Just think of all the fond memories of riding the Mako, being chased by Thresher Mauls, exploding Thresher Mauls, all while Yakety Sax is playing. I'm just saying that because I saw that clip in Lucius's Discord earlier today. Oh. Element Ezo. Element Zero, I'll say Ezo. It's like should be about what, 6 or 7 left. 4 left. Shepard going through that PTSD moment. This. And I was assigned with the box. This is where sometimes I get a little bit confused on this little wandering around. Right, and there is... one more, and it's always the pain in the butt one. Thank you, Captain Cylon. To kind of remember, like, where is the last one of these? No, it's pointing to the shuttle, so we can't rely on... Right, it's always the last one, like, where I always go, like, in a circle and, like, hit all, like, the major pieces of debris, and there's always the last one ends up being unintentionally tricky to find. It's pointing to the shuttle. All right. I'm doing this one because you get the excuse to do the resources and stuff. Got the one in here. There was only one over there, or one at the far edge. Got that one. Oh wait, no, there it is. It's in the box here. It's in that crate. All right. So we got them all. Anybody remember where we parked? That's the tricky thing. Is like, yeah, some are in actual boxes.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching
Nice
probe.
big spike, double spike there.
Launching probe. Probe away.
That's right, we probe away.
Probe launched.
Looking for those big spikes.
Away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
There we go.
Probe away.
Try to, make sure we hit the systems.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
We only have a few probes left.
Probe launched.
We'll hit those other two. Where's the depot? You know what really sucks though is you can't sell the excess materials you gather. Which is one of the dumbest things about Mass Effect 2. Great game, but I would dare say it's one big flaw. Actually, the other flaw is the
Launching probe.
Is the time limit dynamic that it has. We need to go to the farter system.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Yeah, no, that's not.
An anomaly. Probe away.
Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon auto process interrupted at parse point
Launching
ACO 6553.
Something on our sensors.
We'll land here. See, we haven't even gone to Omega yet because I'm an idiot. But this the Varen? No, it's not. Okay, so we kind of need. We can probably get like headshots and stuff.
Trouble coming.
Now let's finish you off.
Target down!
Engaging hostiles. Deploying warfield.
Damn it! Why can't I hit this damn thing? Oh shit! I haven't like done my sights. That was awful. No, I haven't seen the other wall bypass thing pop up.
Spotted.
That is just weird. It's like, okay, I was like unable to hit anything with that. Like, not a single headshot. Encrypted intelligence? Well, all intelligence is encrypted in some shape, way, or form.
Data received.
Like, we'll take the data. All right, another trophy unlocked there, you know.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
That's like a good spot there. You can. And look for the right spot.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Because again, just knowing there's like the amount of resources. We're a galactic explorer. Actually, before we drop in on Omega to meet with Arya, and to pick up Zaid and other things, there is a place we need to go. Now, the question is though, and I've never gone back to see if anybody insisted that Lucius visited the most important thing you got to do in Mass Effect 2. First chance you get.
Uranus.
As is, you got to make sure it's mandatory. Ooh, yep. Oh wait, no, they don't have the achievement of finding all the damn data packets in Project Overlord in this version. On the PS2 version, as in PS2, original version of Mass Effect 2, yeah, that's certainly a thing. As well as surviving a certain amount of waves. $7.8 billion people live on Omega. You know what the great thing about it? When you actually pay attention to how it's designed, it looks like Earth space stock from Star Trek. With like the mushroom type head top and like the downward cylindrical thing. Like, the moment I realized that several years ago, I was like, yeah. It's a cool thing to point out.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
What do you call him?
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think.
Well, we went bumping him around.
Brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Aria waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Zaid!
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Who wants to know?
That's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What do you mean, these people?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me.
And what do
This
they offer?
mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Sun.
It involves explosions.
Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Damn right. In the ankle.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
So he just has that level of cool. And if you play, you can find his son in Mass Effect Andromeda too.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Shepard and the Solarian. Ah, yes, the Batarian Preacher. You know that you're a blight?
End is nigh. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this race. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin!
You're crazy.
Be gone! I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow. Soldiers.
The funny thing is, though, he's right.
It's clear, my friends. Draw your weapons for the word, or face its terrible wrath. The end times will come, not with a bang, but with a sound. Those who did their extremities in the well of sin and vice must repent with fire, oil, and gun. Let not fleshy friendships and base urges compel us to sin and flesh. The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience. And on this great station, pure shall be rejected, and the lesser races given their places in heaven. And this shall be the beginning of the end. The end times are upon us. Repent and restore your souls to glory. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, you.
Alright, forget about the visor.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk the black market.
Yeah, well.
Well, you and I could do business if you'd just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. And that's all.
Yes, the uppity human discount. Yes, the titillating Alien magazine. We are a scholar.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With
Mostly.
pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
To the kinky. With Cat and O's relationships, you never have to compromise your vision of what your love should be. The Asari Shaira,
This place.
more commonly known as
How
the
could these people
Consort,
be left to
has
rot like
declined to
this?
name the next race
You don't
worthy to gain
understand?
council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
Avorcha.
Human, tell Captain Gavorn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Good question.
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Yeah.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
No one in their right mind would pay these prices for salvaged parts.
Yeah.
No, it's crippling my sales.
Drop your prices and I'll consider buying. Otherwise, I'll keep walking.
You're right. I'll give you whatever you like for the original price. And if this gets back to Harrod, I'll deal with it then.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days.
Yeah, Omega's a bit rough.
Parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
All right. Again, different approach here. Back up to Harrod.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Let's talk about that Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
If you're worried about competition, why not just buy out his store?
Intrigued? I had not considered that before. My fellow merchants on Omega are not known for being easy to shut down.
A weak, homesick kid like that shouldn't be a problem for a man like you.
Devilishly excited. I have plans to expand. On your advice, I will conquer the Quarian child. Grateful to thank you for your counsel. I offer you a discount at all of my stores.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
166, 333. Right.
Captain Hannah Shepard has apparently turned down an admiral star and will remain in command of the Orizaba. The captain deemed her promotion to admiral
Captain Hannah Shepard.
and said that she could best honor her child's legacy by captaining a ship.
Merc life got you down. Ready to give it all up and going down.
All right. Trying to think. What else should we knock out here on Omega before we wrap it up for the evening? Before we talk to Arya, because all right, we need to get in line.
Come on, let me in.
Okay, screw that. Cutting the line.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Renegade Shep is best Shep. All right, just remember, Shepard and Hawk drink the same way. Keep them coming. Whoa, it's all trippy. Oh yeah, that's right. She's down here.
Commander Shepard, is that you?
Yeah, one of the last things we did in the first game a few weeks ago.
We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
Is that what you're calling it these days?
That's what it's called when a person works for the
Yes,
betterment of the
social worker.
Doing the good work at a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
And if you skim a little off the top, no one's the wiser, right?
Please, Commander, there's no angle. It doesn't take a saint to see that people here are hurting. I can play Omega's game and maybe do some good around here. That's the only angle.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Yes, we need to find the other bar.
2 years after a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony of Zoo's Hope has announced plans for an expansion.
Now, if you let what's his face, if you don't take Rex to kill the deal with Fist, you will find Fist here. Oh, Shepard's got to dance. The thing is, though, Miranda removed Shepard's ability to dance, because Shepard could cut a rug in the first game. There we go. Like a better angle. Shepard know what she likes. He got in close. Hey, it's been a long 2 years for Shepard. Critical mission failure.
Say something, Commander.
How much did I drink?
One drink. That's all it takes. That racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if
We ordered several drinks.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
Yep.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Said he had close family.
That's the patriarch.
Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
No, this is the first time I spoke to him first before speaking to Aria.
When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
And she was right.
Came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
As an example.
She doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
He certainly does.
A lot of people lived well and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari.
Because Asaris are matriarchs.
It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
I should be going.
That's an interesting thing. I did not know I could speak to him beforehand. Hi.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You should be dead. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
Drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Alright. So with all that done, let's run up the stairs and go talk to Aria.
The Systems Alliance
close enough.
Not that close.
Stand still.
Try it and you'll be scanning the inside of your colon. I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk, you get scanned. All you had to do was ask. I don't ask. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega?
No. She is Omega.
I am Omega.
Complete with echo effect.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences.
It's like, it's no wonder they become best friends.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Where is he?
How to find him?
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like.
He showed up, started stirring up shit, basically.
All sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know.
Sounds like a cop on the Citadel.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
All of them?
Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor?
Oh yeah, she knows all about
He was
Mordin.
trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone.
You fucked with her.
I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous.
And a hell of a singer,
Just don't
too.
let him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
You got set up via the Krogan.
As information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything.
Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Okay, so alright, so since we dilly-daddied quite a bit here, we got we got off to a good start on this evening's playthrough. Missing in action, very elusive, operative, galactic explorer, scholar. All done not in the right order, mind you. That's typical. What is the rarest incinerate? Because that is specifically Morden related. That is, and this one again requires specific things. Making sure you're taking certain characters along to get certain things done. Hours and 30 minutes in? Yeah, okay. So we're off to a good start there on this playthrough of Mass Effect 2, which of course will be featured next Friday evening, which will be the first Friday of 2025. So next Friday we pick up Morden, we pick up Garrus. Pick up Morden, pick up Garrus. And then start working our way through. Now tomorrow night, thank you Captain Cylon. Our next stream tomorrow, or later today, since it's 1 a.m. here on the 28th of December, our main game, the wrap, will be Dragon Age: The Veilguard. We start that. Of course, that's going to be our big game. It will be our 4th Dragon Age game that we've played in the course of, let's see, like October, November. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So that stream will start at 5 Eastern, and the Veilguard will be tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays. So Saturdays, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays. Oh yeah. Well, we did. Yeah, last time it was like right after we did the Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. Or like Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition were kind of like, no, it was like Dragon Age 2, then Life is Strange Double Exposure, then we went into the, no, actually forget the hell the order. Let's double check. Let's double check that, shall we? Thank goodness I did not remove that panel yet. So let's see. So we went Life is Strange to Life is Strange, and Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Double Inquisition, and Walking Dead. So yeah. Yeah, so there you go, because Indiana Jones was going. See, that was the big conflict, either doing Dragon Age the Veilguard or doing Indiana Jones. And Indiana Jones was the game I was most definitely looking forward to because it was on it's on Game Pass, so I just have that monthly subscription, so I was able to play that straight away. So it's like, yes, it's like good. And then you have and I kind of calculated it right there. Now technically we could have started the Veilguard on Monday or Tuesday of this week if I didn't dedicate Monday to my birthday and then decided to do the Walking Dead game, Walking Dead Season 2. So, but I want, plus with the character creator things with the Dragon Age games and want to be able to see little backgrounds and differences. Granted, it's a Dragon Age game. I know the races, I know the classes, but I might want to try and customize the character a little bit. See what how fugly we can make our femme elf. Yes, because Dragon Age Origins we did a rogue elf. Dragon Age 2. No, we didn't go elf. We couldn't go elf, but we did went rogue as a rogue in Dragon Age 2. But we romanced the elf. Yes, we romanced the elf. So Inquisition, obviously the character there was human, so that means we're going back to elf for the Veilguard. I would say dwarf, but matter of fact, the only thing I haven't done is actually played any of the Dragon Age games is as a mage. And I don't know, managing all that AoE and stuff just seems a bit of a mind fuck for me. But especially when times where I had to play as the mage characters when my characters got knocked out in certain combat situations. Anyway, yeah, and since I haven't played mage in any of the other games, that's kind of like a rough thing there. Combat is expanded. Well, hopefully on the easiest possible difficulty, we will be able to stumble and bumble our way through it with no issues. Anyway, guess for tonight's stream, we will swing over to Zone Sama. They're back to their usual shenanigans this week. What the hell are they playing? Atlas. Literally, ATLYSS. So, there you go. Warrior, though, it's fun as hell, Veilguard. Yeah, and I did Warrior in, I guess on the safe side, I could go Warrior and go, like, short shield combo. Once I remembered the fact that it was actually a thing for parrying and stuff. You'll see. Anyway, so we'll swing over to Zone Sama stream this evening. And FrostyBot is still down based on announcements and stuff. So, have a good night, Captain Cylon. So if those are subscribe and want to use a raid message, see you on time tomorrow. Yep. Or at the very least, see, probably like the first 20-30 minutes probably going to be character creation stuff and prologue. So there we go. So have a great night. Tighten your friendship bracelets, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow to begin Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Good night, folks.